Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1979 season is on the air. Today's date is August 27, 79. We are getting closer and closer to the pennant race. We got a big game tonight. The New York Yankees take on the Texas Rangers at Arlington Stadium. The Yankees come into this game at 75 and 51. At the moment, they are tied for second with the Baltimore Orioles. The Cleveland Indians are only two games back of the Yankees and the Orioles. The Yankees, however, only trail the Milwaukee Brewers by a game and a half. The Texas Rangers, a record of 67 and 63. Right now, the Rangers are in third place. They are 5 games ahead of Kansas City for third, 2 games behind the Twins for second, and they're about like 10 games behind California for first. So right now, it looks like the Angels are going to go ahead and win that division. They're pretty much got it solidified unless they completely collapse. But this is a big game here. The Yankees trying to stay in the top 3. Anything's possible in the American League East. The Rangers trying to stay where they're at. And although they have a good lead on the Royals, anything is possible here. Steeler fan, John Solner, Ronald Spersky, Woodman, 564, all join us here at Arlington Stadium. The Yankees historically won this game 7-4. They had 12 hits and an error. The Rangers 9 hits and an error. So who knows what will happen tonight? We got a good pitching matchup too. 2 players that are definitely are in the Hall of the Very Good. And if you want to put both of them in the Hall of Fame, I'm not going to argue. Let's get started with tonight's game. Starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers tonight, Fergie Jenkins, 16 wins, 14 losses, 4.07 ERA. Jenkins gets the call tonight for the Rangers. A lot of people say he stole a Cy Young Award from Seaver. Probably so. Okay, probably so in 1973. But Jenkins definitely Hall of the Very Good. And like I said, if you want to put him in the Hall of Fame, fine. Jenkins, of course, is the starting pitcher tonight. Let's see what the Yankees have tonight as we get ready to play some baseball. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Bobby Mercer. 267 average, 15 homers, 55 RBIs. Big game here between the Yanks and the Rangers. Anything is possible here on Inside Pitch, and usually does happen. We are using blue, white, and red dice. The Rangers are the home team. Let's get things underway. Top of the first. Jenkins, 3-2. That is a range play. Mercer, 4-2. And that is a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Soderholm. Eric Soderholm, a very good third baseman. A range of a 5. That is a 1. He will make the play easily and throw to first for the out. And that is 1 down. 1 out. Next batter, second baseman Willie Randolph. 270 average, 5 homers, 61 RBIs. Randolph will go ahead and set in at the plate. Jenkins with the pitch, 5-4. Against a righty, that is a blank. Randolph, 2-5. It's a fly ball to right field. Getting over there will be Richie Zisk. He will make the catch for the out. 2 men down. And the next batter for the Yankees will be left fielder Oscar Gamble, acquired from the Texas Rangers earlier in the year. Gamble, a .358 average, 19 homers, and 64 RBIs in only 274 at-bats. I kind of wonder what average Gamble would have had, okay, if he had maybe double the amount at bats. But Oscar Gamble, acquired from the Rangers, he is now on the Yankees. Jenkins with the pitch. 6-5 against a lefty. Walk plus. That 9 will be ball 4. Arlington Stadium, no adjustment to strikeouts, but -3 to walks. May not see many bases on balls, but Jenkins does do one there, and Gamble will go to first. Jenkins did have 75 walks that year. 2 men down. Here comes the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. 297 average, 29 homers, 89 RBIs. 2 outs. Gamble actually had 2 stolen bases that season, but he's not going to do anything there. Jenkins will go ahead and set up. He will make the pitch. 3-6. And against the lefty, that is a blank. Jackson, 5-5. It's going to be a base hit to left field. Jackson will get himself a single. Gamble, a base running rating with 3 with 2 outs. A single to left, -1. So a 1 or a 2, Gamble will take third. That is a 3. He will hold at second. As left fielder Oliver throws that ball in. But it will be a base hit for Jackson. Next up for New York, their designated hitter, Chris Chambliss. He's DHing in this game today. 280 average, 18 homers, 63 RBIs. Strategy roll, that is a 5. Gamble stays put. Jenkins looking on Chambliss. The Rangers know this is an important game. Jenkins with the pitch. 3-2, range play. Chambliss, 2-1. That's a fly ball to left field. Getting over there is Oliver. Very good left fielder. His range is a 4. That is a 2. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Yankees, a walk, as they strand a couple of base runners. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees in this game is Tommy John. He had an awesome year in 79. 21 wins, 9 losses, 2.96 ERA. John, of course, the inventor of the Tommy John surgery. And now I say, if you got Jim Cott in the Hall of Fame, you got to put in Tommy John. I have no objection to him going in now that they put in Cott. Leading off for the Rangers in the bottom of the first, second baseman Bump Wills. 273 average, 5 homers, 46 RBIs. Fans here at Arlington would like to see the Rangers get a quick lead. John, 4-4. That is a blank. Wills, 6-1. And that is going to be a fly ball to center field. It will be caught by Mercer for the out. One down, and next batter will be center fielder Billy Sample. 292 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. Sample playing center field tonight, although left and right are better for him. Sample 1-5, John 1-5, strikeout 2, got him. John gets a K, first strikeout for John. He had 111 of them in 79. 2 outs. And now the batter will be left fielder Al Oliver. 323 average, 12 homers, 76 RBIs. Oliver was one of the better players that year in 79. John will go ahead and pitch. 5-3. That's going to be a pitcher result. Oliver, a lefty. A 1-19 is a base hit up the middle. That is a 1, and that is a single. Oliver hits it right up the middle. And the Rangers get a 2-out single. And next up will be shortstop Buddy Bell. He's at short for this game. Not a good range at short than he is at third, but Bell still very good at the plate. 299 average, 18 homers, 101 RBIs. Buddy Bell definitely hauled a very good for his career. Oliver had 4 stolen bases. That is an 11. Oliver stays put. John will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-1. That is a blank. Bell. 5-6, and that's going to be a single into center field. Buddy Bell comes through with a hit. Oliver, a base running rating of 4 with 2 outs. Single to center to get from first to third, +1, a 5. So a 1-5, Oliver will make third, and he does with no problem. Throw goes into second to keep Bell at first, and runners at the corners now with 2 outs. 2 men down. Next batter, right fielder, Richie Zisk. 262 average, 18 homers, 64 RBIs. We've got 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, no score, but the Rangers are threatening now, and nothing on the strat. John will go ahead, get set to make the pitch, and that is a 6-4. That's at the park. Arlington Stadium says 3-5, and it's a fly ball to left field. Gamble will have plenty of room and make the play, and that retires a side. No runs, 2 hits for the Rangers. So neither the Yankees or the Rangers can get runners in when they have them on base. No score after 1. Second inning coming up. Jenkins will go ahead and get on the mound. Leading off for the Bronx Bombers will be third baseman Greg Nettles. 253 average, 20 homers, 73 RBIs. Jenkins will go ahead and pitch. 6-2 against the lefty, that is blank. Nettles, 5-2, base hit, center field. It will be a single. Nettles will hold it first. Leadoff hit for the Yankees. Here's the first baseman, Jim Spencer. 288 average, 23 homers, 53 RBI. Spencer has hit a couple of home runs, I think, in one of the replays, I think. So Spencer very capable of hitting one. Infield a double play. Nettles only had 1 stolen base, and that is a 2. They actually get the hit and run available. The hit and run sign is called, but Spencer says, no, let me hit. Jenkins will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Spencer, 3-4. Line drive right to second. 1 out. Throw goes to first, and that is a 4, and that will be safe. Nettles gets back on a line drive. They almost got Nettles there leaning, but a line drive right to second. Needed a 1 or a 2 to get Nettles. And that is the first out. Next up for the Yankees will be the catcher, Brad Golden, who pretty much took over since the passing of Thurman Munson. 163 average, 6 RBIs. Not good at the plate, but not good at the plate, but pretty good behind the plate. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. Nettles stays where he is. Jenkins, 1-1 against the lefty. That's blank. Golden, 5-5, and that's a ground ball to first. Let's see if they turn the double play. Let's see. 3-0, 3, and shortstop Bell is the pivot. He has a pivot rating of 0. A 1, 2, or 3, it's a double play. They don't get it. Throw goes to second to get Nettles. Golden will go to first, and that is 2 outs. Fielder's choice there, as Nettles pretty much took out the shortstop Bell. With 2 men down, here comes every favorite player for the Boston Red Sox. Shortstop Bucky Dent. 230 average, 2 homers, 32 RBIs. If you're a Red Sox fan, you love Bucky Dent. Golden is on at first base. Anything on the strat, that is an 8, and nothing happening. Golden stays where he is. See if Jenkins getting out of the inning. Jenkins, 6-4. That is a home run result against the righty. Dent needs a 2. The 11 is high. Dent, a 1-5, and he does hit a deep fly ball to left field, but Oliver is going to have plenty of room near the track, and that will retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Yankees, and we go to the bottom of the second here. No score. Important game for both teams. Yankees trying to stay close to the Brewers and hold on to third, but they are tied with the Orioles right now. The Indians are right behind them. Rangers trying to maybe get to second place to see if they host the wild card game. I do not think the Rangers or the Twins will catch the Angels in the AL West. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Rangers will be their designated hitter, John Ellis. 285 average, 12 homers, and 61 RBIs. Ellis is the DH tonight. John will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-1, strikeout 13. No, that just misses. Ellis, 1-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Dent for the out. Next up will be the third baseman, Eric Soderholm. 261 average, 10 homers, 53 RBIs. TJ will make the pitch. 5-1, range play. Soderholm, 4-3, line drive to short, hit to Dent. Dent, an excellent shortstop. His range is a 5. That is a 6, though. It's going to go over his head, and that will be a base hit. Oh, Dent, excellent range, but that one, there was no way even Dent was going to get to that one, and it will be a single for Soderholm. Here comes the catcher, Jim Sundberg. 275 average, 5 homers, 64 RBIs. Infield moves to double play depth. Brian Patterson joins us here at Arlington Stadium. Let's see, Soderholm had no stolen bases at all, and he will stay where he is. John does have pickoff rating. John will make the pitch. And that is a 5-4. Range play again. Sundberg, 3-4. Fly ball to right. Jackson on his horse. His range is a 2, and he will not get it. And that is going to drop for a single. Soderholm, base running rating of 2. Single to right, +2 will make it a 4. A 1-4, Soderholm will make third, and he does. That is a 1. Sundberg thinking about going to second. He needs a 1 in order to get there, and he does. He turns on the jets, and Sundberg slides into second on the throw. Wow, wheels Sundberg. And that is going to be turned into a double for going ahead and getting that as he turns on the jets. And with what jets he actually has. And Sundberg will reach into second. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Infield will come in. Next batter for the Rangers, first baseman Pat Putnam. 277 average, 18 homers, 64 RBIs. BB joins us here at Arlington Stadium. Always got a question, BB. What do that initials stand for, if I could ask? What does BB stand for? Runners at second and third. Infield is in. Nothing happening there. John now in a bit of a jam here. John with the pitch. 4-2. That's an error on a grounder. Putnam, 4-2. That's going to be a base hit to left field. Putnam will put the Rangers ahead first. It's a single to left. Left fielder is Gamble. His error rating is an 11, and that's an 11. He's going to kick the ball away from him, and that's going to be an error on a grounder. Soderholm will automatically score. Sundberg will automatically score. Putnam goes to second. And let's see, Gamble a +1 arm, a 1, 2, or 3. Putnam will take third. He does not. He holds at second. But the Rangers get on the board first. Stadium cheers. Yay! That's a single and an error on Gamble, who was with the Rangers earlier in the year and now winds up on the Yankees, and the error gets there. Rangers take a 2-0 lead. First error on the Yankees. The Yankees did have an error in this game historically. Next batter will be Wills. Wills is 0 for 1. Infield now once again back. When he first makes the account, made for myself and my wife. Now she here has also Brian and Brenda, and the last name begins with a B. Okay, not a problem there, BB. I like how that worked out. That's good. I like that. Putnam on at second. Let's see if anything happening on the strat. 16, the answer is a no. John will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-1, strikeout 15, too high. Wills, 5-2, and that's a ground ball to first. That'll get handled by Spencer. He'll take it himself. Putnam automatically goes to third, and there are 2 outs. And thank you for telling me, by the way, BB. I was wondering what that was standing for, though. 2 men down. Here comes Sample. Sample 0 for 1. Putnam on at third base. Nothing happening with the 4. John will go ahead and look in on Sample. Rangers already up 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. John, 1-6, strikeout 6, and got him! Just got him simple. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that retires the side. Second strikeout for John, but the damage is done. 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 error, and the Rangers are leading 2-0 after 2. Sorry you're late. Had to finish listening to the Cleveland game. Brian, it's okay. You can arrive anytime you wish, my friend. You can arrive anytime you wish. Well, wait a minute. You had to listen to the Cleveland game before you came here? You mean the Cleveland Baseball Club, formerly known as the Indians, now known as the Guardians, took your attention before you came to my game? You know what, Brian? I have to work on your priorities too. Top of the third. Leading off for the Yankees will be Bobby Mercer. Mercer is 0 for 1. Jenkins now has a 2-run lead for the Rangers. Jenkins, 6-6. That's a chance. That's an error chance. Mercer, a 2-1. That's a fly ball to left field. Getting over there is Oliver. His error rating is a 2. That's a 12. He'll make the catch. Number 1 away. And that will be a fly out to left. Here comes Randolph. Randolph 0 for 1. Jenkins. Fans here at Arlington enjoying the 2-0 lead. Jenkins 1-5. That's at the park. Arlington Stadium says 2-5, and that's grounded to second base. Wills will collect it. Throw to first for the second out. Two men down. The next batter will be Gamble. Gamble walked his first time up and committed a big error out there in left field, which automatically allowed 2 runs to score. Jenkins will make the pitch. 3-5. That's a range play. Gamble 2-5. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Putnam. Putnam, good first baseman. His range is a 4, but that's a 5. It'll get past him, and that's going to be hit down the line, and Gamble will make up a little bit for his error. He's going to slide into second base with a double. Double for Gamble, and now the Yankees got something going on with 2 outs. And now with the runner on base, here comes Jackson. Jackson got a single his first time up. Infield is normal. Anything happening on base, 19 is a no. Jenkins will have to go ahead and pitch to Reggie. He's got to be careful. Reggie is a beast. Jenkins will pitch. 3-6 against the lefty. That's a blank. Jackson, 3-6. And Jackson comes through, and that's going to be a double into right field. Coming around from second base, Gamble will come in. He will score. It's 2-1. A double for Jackson. As he hits it to right, Jackson will hold at second base. And now it's a 2-1 game as the Yankees now get on the board. And here comes Chambliss. Chambliss is 0 for 1, so that failed range play allowed the Yankees to get themselves a run on the board. Strategy roll, and that is a 2. Jackson not doing anything. He will stay where he is. Jenkins looking in, sees Chambliss waiting for the pitch. Here it comes. Jenkins, 4-4, strikeout 4, and he got him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is strikeout number 1 for Jenkins, and he had 164 of them that year. But he does get the strikeout, and it also retires the side. So 1 run on 2 hits for the Yankees as we go to the bottom of the third. Leading off will be Al Oliver. Oliver is 1 for 1, has a base hit. John will go ahead and set in and make the pitch. John, 1-2, that is a blank. Oliver, 6-6, and that's going to be a base hit to center field. A single for Oliver. He gets his second hit of the game. Rangers are hitting so far. That is their 6th hit. Puts a runner on first. Here comes Bell. Bell is 1 for 1. Infield moves to double play depth. Oliver had 4 stolen bases that season. He's not going anywhere, though. John looking in on Bell. A bunt sign actually did come up, but Bell says, no, I want to hit it. John with the pitch. 4-5 against a righty. That is a blank. Bell, 1-2, and that's going to be a single into center field. Bell gets a base hit. Oliver, base running rating of 3. Single to center +1. So a 1-4. Oliver will make third, and he does. And that is a 1. Bell thinking about going to second base, and he's going to get there. Bell turns a single into a double with a 3, and he will get to second base. And the Rangers are in business. That will be a double for Bell instead. And now the batter is Zisk. Might be in for a long game with all these hits. Infield will become in. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd. Strategy roll. That is a 16. Nothing happening. John will pitch to Zisk. Fans here at Arlington would love to see a hit. John, 4-5 against a righty. That is blank. Zisk, 1-6. And that's going to be sick. Hit right past the shortstop. That's going to be a base hit for Zisk. Oliver comes in to score. Bell, a base running rating of 3. That's going to be enough. He's going to come in to score. 2 RBI single for Zisk. 4-1 Rangers. Stadium cheers. Yay! Rangers now lead 4-1 on a 2 RBI single by Zisk. And they've got 3 straight base hits to start the inning. Here's Ellis. Ellis is 0 for 1. And there is action already in the Yankee bullpen. Strategy roll 18. No play. Zisk on it first. John will now look into Ellis. Rangers have a 4-1 lead. The Rangers did score 4 runs historically in the game. John, 2-5. Walk, 7. No, that's too high. Ellis, 2-1. Line drive right to short. 1 out. Let's see. On a 1, Zisk is out. The throw goes to first. They got him. 2 outs. Whoa. Line drive to short to Dent. Dent's got it. Throws to first. A perfect strike. And Zisk is tagged out. Getting back to the bag. 2 outs. Wow, that's a big double play. L6-3 double play. They get Zisk and Ellis. 2 down. And that could come to bite him in the butt. Line out, throw him out. 2 down now, and here comes Soderholm. Soderholm got a base hit. They're 1 for 1. He's 1 for 1. John, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 1-3, strikeout 3, and he got him. Struck him out. John gets his 3rd strikeout, and the inning is over, but 2 runs on 3 hits for the Rangers. And the Rangers have a 4-1 lead here after 3. Timeout for station identification. This is the WRJL YouTube network. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Rangers leading the Yankees 4-1. Leading off for the Bronx Bombers will be Greg Nettles. Nettles is 1-for-1. You all know no lead is safe at inside pitch. Jenkins with the pitch. 6-4. And as I say that, Jenkins rolls a home run result. Against a righty, Nettles needs a 14, and he's going to miss it. That's a 16. Nettles, 6-6, and he hits a deep fly ball to right field. But Zisk is going to make the catch, out number 1. Wow, Jenkins pitched him a meatball, but Nettles could not put the tomato sauce on it. 1 down, and here comes Spencer. Spencer 0-for-1. Jenkins, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. Fergie Jenkins 3-1. That is a blank. Spencer 6-2, and that's a fly ball to right field. Zisk will get to that one as well, and that will be the second out. Here comes Golden. Golden is 0-for-1. Jenkins gets set. Fans here at Arlington enjoying a 4-1 lead. Jenkins, 5-2. Range play at the park. Arlington Stadium, 1-2. Ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Soderholm. Soderholm didn't get it the first time. His range is a 5. Does he get it this time? Yes, he does. He'll take it. Jenkins will come over to first base. Soderholm tosses it to him to the bag, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. John will come back on the mound, and it will be Jim Sundberg leading off for Texas. He has a double his first time up. He's 1-for-1. John, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 4-2, error on a grounder. Sundberg, 6-4, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Getting over there will be Oscar Gamble. He'll make the catch. And no error on that play. Putnam is next. He's 1-for-1, singled and got an extra couple of bases on an error. Clark-a-Rotz joins us here at Arlington Stadium. And he says the Phillies game was rigged yesterday. I think Steeler fan may have something to say about that. John, 4-6 against the lefties. Strikeout 11. Just got it. Cold strike 3 on Putnam. 2 down. Strikeout number 4 for John. 2 away. And here comes Wills. Wills is 0-for-2. John, he gets in there ready to go. Here it comes. 4-1. That's a blank. Wills, 1-1. Base hit. That's going to get right past third. It will be a single for Wills. The Rangers continue to hit today. That's the first hit for Wills. Sample is next. Sample is 0-for-2. Struck out twice. Wills has 35 stolen bases. And that is a 6, and he does not get the steal sign. He will hold. John will make the pitch. 2-2, blank, Sample. 4-2, and it's a fly ball to right. Reggie Jackson will come in a little bit, and he will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Rangers. 4-1 after 4. You got to admit, Clark-a-Rotz, you may want to say that was rigged, but Joaquin Andujar, for those of you who didn't get to see that game yesterday between the Astros and the Phillies, Joaquin Andujar pretty much beat the Phillies on his own. He didn't need any help. Joaquin Andujar beat the Phillies by himself. We go to the top of the fifth. Leading off for the Yankees will be Bucky Dent. Dent is 0-for-1. Jenkins will go ahead and he will pitch. 4-4, strikeout 12. That is high. Dent, 5-6, and a line drive hit to third. Soderholm gloves it. 1 away. Mercer is next. He's 0-for-2. Jenkins He'll go ahead and deal. 2-2, strikeout 11. That's high. Mercer, a 2-3, and that's a single right past first, and Mercer gets on base. That's his first hit of the game. He'll travel to first there. It will bring up Randolph. Randolph 0 for 2. Infield is at double play depth. Andujar turned into Nolan Ryan for an evening. Pretty much he did. Mercer on at first. He had 3 stolen bases. He got a 7. He's not going to do anything. Jenkins will make the pitch. 1-1 against the righty. That's going to be an out, and it will be a fly ball to left field. Oliver has no problem with it. 2 down. Next up will be Gamble. Gamble is 1 for 1, has a double, and he walked. Infield now moves back. Anything on Strat? The answer is a no. Jenkins will now look at Gamble. Fans here at Arlington would like to see Jenkins get out of the inning. Pitch from Fergie, 5-1, walk, 6. Yes, that's ball 4. That is ball 4, and now the Yankees got something going on. Second time Gamble is walked. Runners at first and second, and this guy can tie this game up with a swing. Here comes Reggie Jackson. Jackson 2 for 2, a single and a double. 2 outs. Jenkins, he talks it over a little bit with Sundberg to get on the same page, and now Jenkins is going to go ahead and pitch to Jackson. Strategy roll, 16, no. Jenkins will now concentrate on Reggie. Reggie says, pitch me something so I can send it to the moon. Jenkins, 3-5. That's a range play. Jackson, 3-4. That's a ground ball to second. It's going to be up to Wills to make a range play. He is excellent at that position. His range is a 5. Does he make the play? Yes, he does. Nice play by Wills. He gloves it. Throws to first to retire the side. No runs. 1 hit for the Yankees. They strand a couple there. As Bump Wills makes a heck of a play at second. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Lone Stars will be Al Oliver. Oliver is 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. These games are important. You got to win games in case of ties, as board record does break ties from now on. And of course, the Yankees still chasing the Brewers. They're tied with the Orioles. Rangers trying to hold second over the Twins. John with the pitch. 1-2, blank. Oliver. 3-3, and that's a ground ball to second base. Randolph will take care of it. Here comes Bell. Bell is 2 for 2, a single and a double. John, 2-5, walk, 6. Yeah, that's going to be ball 4. That's a 9, -3 is a 6, and that is going to be a walk. Bell will trot to first. John thought that was right down the middle. The umpire said it was just a little low, and Bell will go to first. And here comes Zisk. Zisk is 1 for 2. He has a single. Infield at that double play depth. Baseball Demos joins us here at Arlington Stadium. Check out his amazing multi-engine NBC Game of the Week. He has the Brewers and the Yankees this week playing payoff pitch on Saturday. Please don't miss that game for 1986. Strategy roll, 11. Bell will stay where he is. John, 1-4. That is a blank. He is not tired. Zisk, 6-3. Ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn it. 3, 4, 5. Second base pivot, Wills, second base pivot, Randolph, a +2. Well, they can go as high as a 5. So on 1 to 5, they turn the double play, and they do, and that will retire the side. Nettles to Randolph, and back to Spencer, and that ends the inning. The incomparable around the horn, 5-4-3. Nothing across except the walk. 4-1 here after 5. Fourth game engine is switching to Status Pro from APA. Okay. Nothing wrong with Status Pro. Status Pro Baseball right now. Tony Porter Cards and Dice is using Status Pro for a Seaver replay. I told him as soon for 1983, one of his favorite seasons of all time. I told him he better get an Inside Pitch 83 season replay for Seaver because that was one of the later seasons that were made out just last year. We go to the top of the sixth. Chris Chambliss leads off for the NYY. He is 0 for 2. Top of the sixth, Rangers lead 4-1. Jenkins, 4-4, strikeout 13, that is high. Chambliss, 3-1, base hit past first, and that is a single. Yankees trying to make it interesting. They're down by 3, but we all know here at Inside Pitch, leads don't really can change very fast. Here's Nettles. Nettles 1 for 2 with a single, infield double play depth. Chambliss had 3 stolen bases. He's not going to do anything there. Fergie Jenkins gets set and ready to make the pitch. Infield double play depth. 3-4. That's at the park. Arlington Stadium says 6-4. And that is going to be a grounder to second. Let's see if they turn it. 3-4. Shortstop pivot. Bell, a 0. A 1-4. It's a double play. And they get the 1. And that is 2 outs. 4-6-3 double play. Nettles grounds right into it. Here comes Spencer. Spencer is 0 for 2. Right now, the Rangers, they historically lost this game 7-4. But, of course, anything is possible here. Jenkins, 3-6. Against the lefty, that's a blank. Spencer, 5-1, base hit to left field. How big is that double play now? Spencer hits 1 to left. That's his first hit of the game. And next batter will be Golden. Golden is 0 for 2. Still 2 outs here. Nothing on the strat. Jenkins, he'll concentrate on Golden. Golden, of course, he takes over at catcher because of the passing of Munson. Jenkins, 3-4. That's at the park. Arlington Stadium, 3-5. And it's a fly ball to left field. Oliver will get near the foul line, but he's going to have plenty of room. And that's going to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits for the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Were you more comfortable there? Let's see here. Next 2 Saturdays, payoff pitch, Yanks and Brewers, White Sox, Tigers on Stratton, Oakland, Boston, Status Pro. Did you prefer the Status Pro engine over APA, or you just thought that APA just didn't really fit your way of playing for what was your final decision on changing from Status Pro, which I still think is a vintage game, and I still think it's an excellent game. All right. And, of course, not to knock APA. I'm not going to knock APA. But you guys already know how I feel about that game, though. Bottom of the 6th. Who leads off? Leading off for the Rangers will be John Ellis. Ellis is 0 for 2. Just hits me like Fall Classic hits you. I understand. That goes without saying. I totally understand what you just said. John with the pitch. 4-1, blank. Ellis, a 3-3, and that's a fly ball to right. Reggie will get to that one and make the catch. 1 out. Here comes Soderholm. Soderholm 1 for 2. John, he'll look in on Soderholm, and that's a 5-4. That's a range play. Soderholm, 2-6, and it's a fly ball to center field. Mercer, not bad. His range is a 3. That is a 2. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Nice play by Mercer. He gets out there. Puts it away. Had to come in a little bit. Sundberg is next, and he is 1 for 2. He has a double. John Gets the call from Golden. Now John will make the pitch. 2-1, blank. Sundberg. 5-4, ground ball to short. Bucky Dent will get to that one with no issue. He will throw to first and retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for John. 6 innings in the books. Rangers still lead 4-1. You just had to verify I had all the players on Status Pro. Yes. That is a caveat. That is a caveat, of course, for Stratomatic. But thanks to My Basement Media Productions, he has printed me the French players for the 1986 Stratomatic season, which I have. And the thing about that, I've already decided, as much as I do want to do Stratomatic for 1986, since you are doing 1986 as well, I am not going to do a Mets replay for 86 at this time in Strat. However, of course, if 1986 is chosen among you subs when we do the season selection show, that's different. That's inside pitch. That is different. Meanwhile, we go to the top of the 7th inning, and right now, Jenkins pitching beautifully. Bucky Dent leads off for the Yankees. He's 0 for 2. Jenkins will come up and make the pitch. 2-2, strikeout 19, no way. Dent, 6-5, popped it up. That's going to be a pop out to short. Bell will get to it. And that is out number 1. Of course, I know you guys always look forward to the season selection show before my World Series. Mercer is next. He's 1 for 3. 1 out. Jenkins will make the pitch. 2-5, strikeout 5, and he got him. Struck him out. Another strikeout for Jenkins. And that is strikeout, what is that? That's strikeout number 2. Jenkins had 164 strikeouts in 79. He's only got 2 tonight. It's John that's got more strikeouts than he does. John has got 4 of them. Here comes Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 3. Jenkins, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 4-4, strikeout 17, that's high. Randolph, 1-5, and that's a ground ball to second base. Up with it is Wills. He has it there to first. He'll toss it there. And another 1-2-3 inning for Fergie Jenkins. Nice job by Jenkins as he is shutting down this Yankee lineup. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. And whatever they sing in Texas. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next telecast will be tomorrow, and it will be August 30th. It's our final game in the month of August before we move on to the pennant race. It's our final game there. Before we move on to September 2nd, which will be the start of the pennant race. We got a good matchup back in the National League. We go to Dodger Stadium. Dennis Lamp and the Chicago Cubs will take on Bert Hooton and the Los Angeles Dodgers. A very big matchup for the Cubs and the Dodgers. The Cubs right now Cubs right now, the Phillies have 70 wins. The Cubs have 68 wins. They are in fourth place. The Cardinals have 66 wins. They're only 4 wins back of Philadelphia. So right now, and with the Cardinals making a big move, right now you got 5 teams in the National League East trying to get 3 spots. The Dodgers, however, are on a big-time losing streak. They've lost 5 in a row. But the Dodgers with 62 wins, the closest team to them is the Giants with 55 wins. They still have a 7-win lead on the Giants for third. I don't think San Francisco or San Diego will catch them, but it's still a very important game tomorrow. August 30th, Cubs and the Dodgers tomorrow night on RJL Network. Bottom of the 7th inning here. Rangers lead 4-1. Pat Putnam will lead off for Texas. He's 1 for 2. John, let's see how many pitchers. He could still pitch to a few more batters, and they're going to let him pitch. John has settled down since giving up the 4 runs in the 2nd and 3rd inning. John will pitch to Putnam. Remember, this is the 70s, not 2022. John, 3-5 against the lefty. That's a strikeout. The 17 is high. Putnam, 4-2. It's a base hit to left field. Putnam goes ahead and gets a single. His 2nd of the game. Putnam hits it to left. The next batter is Wills. Wills is 1 for 3, and that is going to be it for Tommy John. They've seen enough. Yankees are going to go to the bullpen, and they're going to bring out a couple of righties. They're going to bring out a righty. So that is it for John. They're going to go to the bullpen now because Wills hits righties a little better. So coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be Ron Davis. 14 wins, 2 losses, 9 saves, a 2.85 ERA. Davis can pitch to about 8 batters. So we'll see how long he can go. Wills is up next. He's 1 for 3. Infield is at double play depth. Putnam on it first, and strategy rolls are still active. Nothing happening with the 10. Davis, he'll now look on Wills. Pitch from Davis, 6-1. Strikeout 12, too high. Wills, 1-6. It's a ground ball to second base. Let's see if they turn it. 2-2, 3. Shortstop, pivot, dent, +2 is a 5. And they will turn it 2 outs. Wills grounds out into the 4-6-3. Dent, an excellent pivot rating at short. Dent was an excellent shortstop. So that is the twin killing 4-6-3. The batter now will be Sample. Sample is 0 for 3. 2 outs now. Rangers still lead 4-1. Davis, 3-3, range play. Sample, 1-5, ground ball to second. The ball is hit to Randolph. Randolph, excellent. His range is a 5. That is a 4. He's got it and throws the first. Side retired. No runs, a hit for the Rangers. After 7, they still hold a 4-1 lead on the Yankees. Yes, there is no +3 pivot. +2 is as high as Chris Davis goes for inside pitch in terms of pivot rating. But remember, though, a 6 is always a runner advancement no matter what. So a 1-5 is the highest double play you can have. A 6 is still automatic runner advancement. We go to the top of the 8th. Leading off for the Yankees will be Oscar Gamble. Gamble is 1 for 1. He's doubled and walked twice. Jenkins, let's see. He is tired, and I think they're gonna take him out. Jenkins is tired. He is now reached his fatigue inning. So that's going to be it for Ferguson Jenkins. The Rangers are going to go to the bullpen. They want to make sure they get this win. So you got left coming up. And the Rangers will bring in their main left guy here. I did also have a little bit of an issue with that, but he says that even if the double play rating is always spectacular, there always is a chance that the ball may not have been hit too hard, and it could still only be an automatic runner advancement. That was his rule by saying that it always is a possibility you could have a swinging bunt or anything like that, even that, because if you have that kind of pivot rating, that means no matter what, it's always going to be a double play. Even, if it goes to a 6, it's an automatic double play no matter what. But what if the ball wasn't hit too hard? That was his rule. So he says it's a 6, even though it's basically when a 6 comes up, the ball wasn't hit hard enough, like a Baltimore chop or something. And actually talking with him about it, I actually kind of agreed with him. Coming on to pitch for the Rangers will be Sparky Lyle. 5 wins, 8 losses, 13 saves, a 3.13 ERA. Lyle will come on to pitch. Gamble will bat, and why not? He's a 358 hitter. Gamble 1 for 1. Top of the 8th, 4-1 Rangers. Lyle 1-5. Error on a throw. Gamble 1-3, and that's going to be a fly ball to center. Sample will make the play. And that is a big out. Here comes Jackson. Jackson 2 for 3, a single and a double. Lyle, he'll settle in on Jackson. He'll make the pitch. 4-5. That's an automatic out, and it will be a fly ball to right field. Coming over is going to be Zisk. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Jackson hits a fly to right. And now here comes Chambliss. Chambliss 1 for 3. He had a single his last time up. 2 outs. So far, Lyle doing the job here in the top of the 8th. Lyle with the pitch. 6-4. That is a blank. Chambliss 6-5. It's a base hit to left. Chambliss keeps the inning alive with a single. Chambliss gets his second hit of the game. And it will bring up Nettles. Nettles 1 for 3. 2 outs here. Strategy rolls are now off. Lyle will now go ahead, settle in, concentrate on Nettles. Lyle 2-1, blank. Nettles 4-3, base hit left field. Nettles keeps it alive. Chambliss, a base running rating of 1, becomes a 2 with 2 outs. Single to left, -1. The only way Chambliss gets the third is on a 1. And there's a 1, he does. We've got a lot of that today. Nettles rounding first. His base running rating is a 2. Does he take second? Yes, he does. Nettles turns it into a double. The Yankees are running. They are running with the shadows of the night as Nettles turns that into a double on the throw. And now runners at second and third. And the batter now is Spencer. Spencer 1 for 3, 2 outs. They're going to go talk to Lyle on the mound, see what's going on. He got 2 quick outs and now 2 quick base hits. Chambliss on at third, Nettles on at second. Lyle trying to get out of this inning. They will pitch to Spencer, or I just don't think you put the tying run on base and pitch to Golden because they can bring in a pinch hitter. Lyle will go ahead and pitch to Spencer. They're going to go lefty on lefty. Frank Wainscott joins us here at Arlington Stadium. Lyle will go ahead. He will pitch. 1-2 against the lefty. Strikeout 4. Got him, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that retires a side. Yankees made it interesting. No runs on 2 hits, but they can't get the runs in. Still 4-1 in favor of the Rangers. Stadium and Yankee haters cheer. Yay! We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Rangers will be Al Oliver. He'll bat. Ron Davis will stay out there. Oliver is 2 for 3. They'll let Davis continue to pitch. Davis will go ahead, settle in on Oliver. Here comes the pitch. 6-3, strikeout 5. He got him, struck him out, 1 down. Davis gets a K. Next up is Bell. Bell is 2 for 2, a single, a double, and a walk. Davis gets the call from Golden, and the pitch now from Davis. 4-2 against the righty. That's a home run result against the right-handed pitcher. Bell needs an 8. That's a 12. It's too high. Bell 2-3, and he's going to shoot it up in the infield. That's going to be a pop out to short. Oh, Bell knew he got one to hit. It was a bad pitch by Davis, but Bell didn't put the tomato sauce on the meatball, and he just shot it up in the field. 2 down. Pop out to short. Here comes Zisk. Zisk is 1 for 3. He will bat. Al Oliver, Hall of Fame or Hall the Very Good? I'm going to say Hall the Very Good. I'm going to say Hall the Very Good. He did have a couple of Hall of Fame years, but Hall of Very Good, yes. Hall of Fame, I just don't think so. Don't think so. I might have to run a credit check on that. Davis will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-2. Again, that's a home run result. He pitches a meatball right across the plate. Zisk needs a 10, but he can't do it. That's an 18. Zisk 2-3, and he just chops it to first. Getting over there is Spencer. He'll take it himself. Side retired. Holy cow. And Davis knows he got away with it. Nothing across. Bell and Zisk got meatballs, but they couldn't put the cheese on it, and that is retires a side. 4-1 in favor of the Rangers. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th inning. Sparky Lyle, he could pitch to one more batter before he tires. Brad Golden is not going to bat. They're going to pull him, and they will bring out another catcher. Jerry Narron is going to take over at catcher, but he's not going to pinch it. It is the 9th inning, so it can be anybody. So coming on to pinch hit for the Yankees will be Sweet Lou Piniella, 297 average, 11 homers, 69 RBIs. So Jerry Narron will take over at catcher if necessary. We got to get to the bottom of the 9th inning, of course. 4-1 Rangers. And now the question is, are they going to let Lyle pitch? And let me see if I want to do that. And the answer is no. Lyle's going to come out of the game. He did his job, and the Rangers will go to their closer, and he was one of the best relievers in the game that year. It will be Jim Kern. Coming on to pitch for the Rangers will be Kern. 13 wins, 5 losses, 29 saves, a 1.57 ERA. Kern will come out to pitch. His job, get the game over. Top of the 9th inning, 4-1 Rangers. Kern will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-2, strikeout 16, no. Piniella, 5-5, line drive to first, caught by Putnam, out number 1. Nice hit there. It was well hit, but Putnam was right there to make the catch. 1 down. Next batter is Dent, and I think he's going to hit. And the answer is yes, he's going to hit. 230 average. The rest of the players on the bench are not really the guys I want to go to. So here comes Dent. Dent is 0 for 3. He'll go up against Kern. 1 out. Fans here at Arlington on their feet. Kern with the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 17 is a no. Dent, 5-5, fly ball to right field. Getting over there is Zisk. He'll take 2 steps to his right, and he's got plenty of room, and now he has plenty of ball. 2 down. 2 outs. 2 outs, and now the last batter is Bobby Mercer. Mercer is 1 for 4. He has a single. As BBBB says, yeah, another sub usually ends bad. Yes, I know. But right now, Kern has got 2 quick outs. 2 down, top of the 9th. Rangers leading 4-1. Fans here in Texas on their feet. Kern gets the sign. Now he makes the pitch. 2-4. Error on a throw. Mercer, 3-5. And he popped it up. That is a pop up to second base. Wills is going to get into short center field. He's got plenty of room. Takes a couple of steps back. Puts out his glove. Blop. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. Rangers go ahead and beat the Yankees tonight 4-1. Stadium and Yankee haters cheer. Yay! What a job by the Rangers tonight. And Fergie Jenkins does very well tonight as the Rangers get a big win here over the Yankees 4-1. What a job by Texas pitching done by Jenkins, Lyle, and Kern. And they really had the Yankees pretty much off balance. That is a 1-2-3 inning. Final line score coming up. As Clarkarot says, and all is right with the world. Doesn't anybody like the Yankees? For the Rangers, 4 runs on 10 hits and no errors. For the Yankees, 1 run on 9 hits and 1 error. Fergie Jenkins will go ahead and get the win. And Lyle's going to get the credit for the hold. And Kern, there really was no save. But that means Lyle and Kern are going to get holds. Tommy John does take a tough loss here as the Yankees just could not. Yeah, I know. My mom does. She does. Yeah, I know. She does. But then again, she got to celebrate a championship for 1981, didn't she? But that's a big win for the Rangers. They beat the Yankees 4-1 tonight. Now let's see what Ticker has to say. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Don't go away. The Rangers with that victory. Texas is right now 4-0 on the board. They haven't lost a game on the board right now. The Yankees with that loss, they drop now to 4-2 on the board. As Baseball Demo says, let the rigging begin. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. And let's see here real quick. So the Rangers go ahead and get that win, 4-1. And let us begin Fast Score. August 27th, here we go. Boston and the White Sox. Red Sox 12-33, and that is 4. White Sox 9-42, and that's also 4. They have a tie to start the ticker. We start with a tie. Red Sox roll a 6. -2 is 4. White Sox roll a 3, -2 is 1, and Boston will win the game. Seattle at Cleveland. Seattle 10-34, and that is 4. Cleveland Indians 12-53, and that is 6. It will be a win for the Tribe. California at Detroit. Angels 13-42, and that is 5. Tigers 12-43, and that is also 5. They tie. Angels both roll a 6. California -2 is a 4. Detroit +0 is a 6. The Tigers will beat the Angels. Milwaukee at Kansas City. Brewers 19-64, and that's 10. Royals 13-52, and that is 6. Another win for the Brew Crew. Baltimore at Minnesota. Doubleheader. Do I play other sport board games? You know what? I have tried doing some football. I've tried doing hockey. I'm just going to stick with baseball. It just, to me, I don't have you know what? I'm usually a very patient person, but I tried doing football. I tried doing some hockey. I'm just going to stick with inside pitch baseball for sports. Although I may do, and of course, Stratomatic. I will give Stratomatic a shot when I'm ready. Baltimore at Minnesota, game 1. But you guys know I do Marvel Champions and some other stuff during an off season. Baltimore 14-21, and that is 3. Minnesota 6-16, and that is 2. Oh, the Orioles will beat the Twins. I did History Maker Golf as well, and got a little bit. That became a tedious game to play. Baltimore, Minnesota, game number 2. Orioles 10-66, that's 10. Minnesota 5-22, and that is 2. And the Orioles win both games on Minnesota, and that's big for the Rangers with their win today. Oakland at Toronto. Oakland 13-62, a battle of last place teams. Oakland is an 8. Blue Jays 9-46, and that is 5. It'll be a win for the A's. Pittsburgh and the Dodgers, big series out there. Pirates 12-11 on both. Pirates 12-11, that's a 0. Dodgers 7-11, that's a 0. So that's automatic extras right there. Pirates roll a 2. +1 is 3. Dodgers roll a 5. -4 is 1. That's going to be a win for the Pirates. They'll beat the Dodgers. Astros and the Expos. Stros and Spos. Big series between Houston and Montreal. Astros -251, and that is 3. Expos 354, and that is 5. It'll be a win for the Expos. And yes, I am interested. I am interested, however, in Anthony's college football game that he is working on. Atlanta and the Mets, 2 last place teams. Braves 865, and that is 8. Mets 745, that's 4. My Mets continue to stink. Reds and the Phillies, big series. Reds 13-14, and that is 2. Phillies 752, and that is 5. It will be a win for the Fightin' Phils. Cubs and the Padres. Cubs 1155, that's 6. Padres 732, and that is 3. A win for the Cubs. August 28th, Boston at the White Sox. Boston 1164, that's 8. White Sox 1353, and that's 6. Another win for the Bo Sox. California at Detroit. Angels 1315, and that is 2. Tigers 1431, and that is 4. Another win for the Cats. Milwaukee at Kansas City. Brewers 1146, and that is 5. Royals 18-16, and that is 3. Another win for the Brew Crew. Yankees and the Rangers. Yankees 11-16, and that is 2. Rangers 14-14. That's 2. They got a tie. We have another extra inning matchup. Yankees roll a 4, +1 is 5. Rangers roll a 6, -1 is 5. It is a tie, which means the Rangers will win it. Home field advantage is where that comes in extra innings. Rangers will beat the Yankees again. Oakland at Toronto. Oakland 6-15, and that is 1. Blue Jays 7-16, and that is 2. The Blue Jays get a win. Pittsburgh and the Dodgers. Pirates 15-26, and that is 4. Dodgers 8-14, and that is 1. A win for We Are Family. Houston and the Expos. Astros 0-46. That's going to be 3. Expos 7-44, and that's 4. A win for the Expos. The Astros are beginning to fall a little bit too far away from the Reds. Atlanta and the Mets. Atlanta Braves 16-24, and that is 4. Mets 5-12, and that's 0. And my Mets continue to rack up losses like it's nobody's business. But the 79 Mets, they were garbage. Reds and the Phillies. Reds 9-65, and that is going to be 9. Philadelphia 8-56, and that is 6. It'll be a win for the Reds. Cubs and the Padres. Cubs 10-14, 2. Padres 4-43, and that is 4. A win for the Padres. Cardinals and the Giants. Doesn't mean much for San Francisco, really, but for the Cardinals, it does. Cardinals 12-25, and that is 3. Giants 8-25, and that is also 3. They got a tie. They got a tie. Redbirds 4, +0 is 4. Giants 5, +0 is 5. The Giants will beat the Cardinals. Now on to August 29th. Seattle at Cleveland in a doubleheader. Game 1. Seattle 8-16, and that is 2. Indians 11-52, and that is 6. They'll win game 1. Game number 2. Seattle 10-64, and that is 8. Indians 21-44, and that is 7. They're still going to come up short. They will split a twin bill. California at Detroit. California 9-62, that's 7. Tigers 10-62, and that is also 7. We got another tie. Lots of extra inning games tonight. Angels roll a 6, -2 is 4. Detroit rolls a 1, +0, and the Angels will beat the Tigers. Milwaukee at Kansas City. Brewers 11-12, that's going to be 1. Royals 12-56, and that is going to be 7, and that will be a win for the Royals. Baltimore at Minnesota, big doubleheader. Game 1. Baltimore 16-65, and that's 10. Twins 5-22, and that is 2. A win for the O's. Game number 2. Baltimore 7-25, and that's 3. Minnesota -122, that's 1. It will be a win for the O's again. Baltimore takes both games of Minnesota. That's huge for the Orioles. That's tough for the Twins. The Twins better be careful they don't fall out of the top 3. Right now, Kansas City's not really a threat yet, but it could change. Yankees and the Rangers. Yankees 6-54, and that is 5. Rangers 435, and that is 3, and it will be a win for the Yankees. They do salvage one game. Oakland at Toronto. Oakland 5-13, that's 1. Blue Jays 10-33, that's 4, a win for the Jays. Pittsburgh and the Dodgers. Pirates 14-43, and that's 5. 5 runs. Dodgers 9-53, and that's 6 runs. The Dodgers will beat the Pirates. Astros and the Expos. Astros 1-16, that's 1. Expos 5-52, and that is 5. The Expos win all games tonight on the Astros. Atlanta and the Mets, 2 last place teams. Braves 8-51, and that's going to be 5. Mets 7-51, and that's also going to be 5. My Mets have a chance to get a win here. How nice. Atlanta rolls a 5. -1 is 4. Mets roll a 6. -1 is 5. Yay! My Mets get a game. We get a happy recap. Reds and the Phillies. Reds 10-53, and that is 6. Phillies 7-41, and that's 4. That game will be a win for the Reds. Cubs and the Padres. Cubs and the Padres. Cubs 7-23, and that is 2. Padres 6-24. That's also 2. We have a tie. Cubs, they both roll a 6. Cubs are -2. San Diego -1, which means the Padres will win that game. 2 tough losses for the Cubs against the Padres. Cardinals and the Giants. Can the Cardinals take advantage of it? Cardinals 14-43, and that is 5. Giants 1-43, and that is 3, and that will be a win for the Redbirds. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last game in the month of August. It will be August 30th, and we got a big game at Dodger Stadium. The Chicago Cubs will take on the Dodgers. Dennis Lamp goes for the Cubs. Bert Hooton goes for the Dodgers. A big game for the Cubs, trying to stay alive to reach a top 3. Dodgers trying to hold on to that third place. In third place, they got a big one tomorrow, and it is huge. Cubs and the Dodgers tomorrow night, the last game before the pennant race begins. Be there or be square. Jim Connell, BB, Brian Patterson, baseball demos. Frank Wainscott, Clarkerots. And let's see here. Let's get here. Brian Patterson, Woodman 564, Ronald Spersky, John Soner, and Steeler Fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Fergie Jenkins pitches a beautiful game tonight. The Ranger bullpen takes care of the rest. They beat the Yankees tonight 4-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.